What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're here at the GSL Code S, day one of the semifinals. I'm very happy to say we're going into our last game here. I thought it was going to be a quick series, by the way. It was sizing up to start, but Deer has really engineered a comeback, and it's now down to just this one last game.
Yeah, he's got a lot of momentum for him right now, so we'll see what ByuL can do in this last map. It is going to be Terraform. Definitely a map that can go either way here. Definitely a map where you can hide stuff and you can play a macro game here. You can definitely get aggressive as well. We've seen people try proxy attributes occasionally. There's a huge range of what can happen. And I just have no idea what it's going to be from these two.
I have no clue, man. I do like that Deer has assessed his own weaknesses and strengths and really looked at the best way to beat ByuL. He's doing a weird, different build each time. ByuL has been caught off guard in several games by this. And the question now is, has ByuL adapted enough after those last 3-4 games?
You know, if he were to continue playing like this and end up winning this Code S, that would be one of the most impressive things that we've ever seen, because the way that he won his first Code S is he would like scout very well, get great information, then go kill you. Like, it was just like very mapped out, very methodical. Here he's like really like pulling a lot of tricks, doing a lot of crazy stuff. Like, it's just very opposite from how he won his first GSL.
I think it's important to note too that you got to remember, it's not like, oh, this game's all about who has the best controller, who has the best macro, or sometimes even who has the best strategies. It's really just, did you prepare for your opponent correctly? A win is a win. It doesn't matter if it's a 7-pull or it's an hour-long game, a base trade, and it came down to one last building. It is really just about preparation. And this is a best-of-7 that's very difficult to set up for, especially at this level of play. I think Deer's done a really good job at not getting stuck in some standard Protoss rigmarole and letting ByuL crush him. I mean, I think Deer prepared really well, and if ByuL goes down, Deer really deserves our respect.
Absolutely. Just such a weird set of builds. Like, just this was so not what I was expecting out of Deer here tonight.
Same.
All right. I mean, I guess we get to see what happens here in Game 7. Everything is on the line for these two. One
of these two is going to move on to the finals in this year's very last GSL Code S. A lot on the line. Then after that, we go into off-season. So that's a lot more time to prepare after that. A lot less StarCraft. So, I mean, this is very important for both these guys. They've trained hard. It's all going to come down to this last map. A weird map, oddly shaped. Let's see what they got in store for us. The map has now loaded up. Game number 7, the last game, the deciding match. Deer against ByuL, Protoss against Zerg, here at the GSL Code S.
HOT6 GSL 시즌 3.
In the bottom right, in the red, he is
삼성 갤럭시 디어.
in the upper left, in the blue, he is
CJ 엔투스 결.
Thanks for coming down.
Lots of fans down here in the studio today.
Yeah, I assume it'll be a little bit. Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit more packed even tomorrow.
Yeah, Mario vs. Innovation, definitely, I would agree. And also,
crazy.
Also, it's just a Friday. Like, a lot of people don't even realize GSL's on today.
We never do GSLs on Thursdays. Not this year, at least.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But we're taking Thursday back today.
It's our day.
All right, some Deer support here.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Win already. Well, looks like a pool first here from ByuL.
Oh, look at this. He's going to hide the drone, so when the probe comes up in the main, he should have, timed out perfectly. Goes right around and gets that hatch up uninterrupted. See the probe coming down here now saying, wait a minute.
You're missing a draw.
Oh, too late.
Hatchery.
Too late.
All right. Well, the Nexus and the Hatchery are going to come up at pretty similar times here. I like it for Deer. He's totally fine here with this gateway at the natural. He's not going to take any damage. In fact, will ByuL even make 4 lings or just 2?
Yeah, we'll have to see here.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, guys, Deer has had some pretty unorthodox builds, even for Protoss, which they can mix it up. Normally, when we see something a little bit out there from Protoss, it's like a proxied Oracle or something. But this is a little bit different here.
Yeah, he's definitely been mixing up more than normal.
Yeah, so let's see what he's got in store for us in this game. This is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, it looks like right now we do have that third base going to be coming up very shortly, trying to hide the drone to not show him. This is actually very important that he pulled that drone away. The thing is, you might look at them and be like, well, I mean, he basically... It's not that important. He basically knows that this is what Zergs do. But so far today, ByuL has used like 3 times a very fast 2-base layer build. So
that's very true.
To hide the fact that he's taking like a much more regular approach here is actually very important for this series.
Yeah, definitely good prep here from ByuL. ByuL really making sure to do everything perfectly here. So much pressure here. Oh, Deer's got to be careful not to overextend.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That happened.
I
find that questionable.
The thing is, he doesn't have his tech up yet. So, is it better to like lose a pylon or? I
don't know, man.
Both suck. This is a good move.
Even if he doesn't have tech, then ByuL at least sees that he doesn't have tech, right? So
yeah, that's definitely.
It's not just that he hasn't made the tech yet. It's that we know the tech is going to be that late. So I'd still lean on no.
Okay, fair enough. Well, we do have Stalkers on the way. Looks like we're going to have a double Stalker, Zealot, Mothership Core pressure here. And this is actually a really good move with no gases taken. If he goes straight to that third base, what are you going to have? Like a Queen off creep and some slow Zerglings? You can out-micro those like crazy with this set of 4 units.
And this combo together actually can do a ton of damage. So
yeah,
this is some pretty exciting stuff here.
Yeah, this is something we used to see a long time ago, like quite often. And then for a long time we didn't. It just kind of rotated out. There's more Zergling speed and stuff, but this has been a very good call for him. Ooh, this is a little bit sloppy on that Zergling, bringing a little bit too close.
Nicely done there by Deer for start, sir.
Oh, wait a minute. Did he not?
Oh, look at this. This is so cute.
Okay, oh, yeah, this is really cool. Being able to pick off this Overlord, obviously a huge deal at this stage of the game.
Might come up here now. There's 10 more lings about to hatch.
Now, he wants to walk out of here. He doesn't want to have to use like any of his energy on his Mothership Core to, either use. I mean, I guess he could use a Time Warp if it's going to give him a lot more damage, but having to use a recall here would be a little bit sad. So it's okay if he loses Zealot, but look, he's forced so many Zerglings. He supply blocked him. He killed an Overlord. I don't think he's going to get another one, but.
No, he shouldn't get that one inside the expansion.
Like, this was very successful, I would say, to force this many slow Zerglings out. It's the last thing ByuL wanted to do.
Once again, poking in here. The Queen should be decently low on HP.
This is like the updated Reaper harassment, is what we're watching.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh my god, is he actually going to get the Queen?
I mean, the Queen should be pretty low, right? I think it's like 1 or 2 shots away from being destroyed.
Dude, this is actually getting out of hand.
Yeah, ByuL is sort of falling apart here.
Oh my god.
Where's that Queen? Where's that Queen? I don't know, man. It's hiding somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know where it is.
Behind the minerals right now.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
But like, this is, he can just right-click the Mothership Core on it even. Like, that is such an easy kill. Oh, and he's gonna get, no? Oh my god, I can't believe the Queen is still alive. But look, 28 lings. And at this point, I was talking before because I thought he would get out of there a little bit quicker. I didn't think that he was going to be able to pull out that much damage, but totally fine to use a recall at that point. Like, he did insane damage there. This is a nice advantage.
Yeah, that paid for itself and more. It was actually beautifully done. And with the third base coming up here, I think Deer's in great shape to, I would say that if he keeps this up, to win this game.
Yeah, he is absolutely in great shape. We have the Spire coming up. Zergling speed is going to finally be done, but this is already a fearsome force that he has.
Deer's actually just going to push again. He forced out so many slowlings.
Yeah, I mean, there's some speedlings here. Ooh, this is a nice pickup. Getting a few probes here and there. He gets good scouting intel as well. But this little counterattack, does he actually have a probe with it?
There was one. I don't know where it went.
There's one down in the bottom center, but there's no pylon, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's just a probe, no pylon. So he just gets done whatever he can with this. Okay, that queen.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Wow, he's back for revenge on this queen right now. Losing a couple sentries.
Gotta be careful with these force fields here.
He'll have to recall out of here.
Yep. Nicely done.
Ooh.
Nicely done.
Did lose 3 sentries. So could have been just slightly better on that one.
Probe
but
not
still.
making a pylon. That's the probe with narcolepsy. Just passed out. And now we have the robotics facility coming up here. Now 6 mutas are being made, and we should have plenty more behind this. Can you check over there on the preview PC, Artosis? Does Protoss have any defense for this?
Well, he doesn't have any like cannons up in his mineral lines or anything. All he really has is blink on the way. So this is going to be, I guess, the threat of the counterattack. Maybe the thing is he has 3 bases, so you can deal with this without Stargate on 3 bases.
It's kind of cool that he actually he did the contaminate on the Citadel, making the blink.
Oh yeah, I really like that too.
Yeah.
Because if Blink is here, then the mutas have a much harder time actually doing anything.
Yeah.
You pick off a couple mutas out of that first group, and they were pretty wasteful. But yeah, he's already switching it up into Hydra, realizing, okay, this is not going to go all that well. Blink's still not done yet, and these mutas picking up a few probe kills.
All right, as you can see, these probes still being hit a little bit. With, like we were saying before, with no Blink, you really can't, do much.
Yeah.
It's like 1,000 times better if you have Blink, basically, with Protoss. Blink, the mutas are at a serious risk of being all taken out every time you attack, whereas with this, you can pretty much annoy the Protoss and then get away.
And you know what? This all worked out really well. The Contaminate slowed down this Blink. He got some extra probes. He did some decent damage with the mutas so far. He's forcing him to stay back. He's forcing more cans out of him. And now double Stargate was made by Deer, but ByuL isn't staying on mutas this time. So this was actually like a really good strategic call by ByuL to make some mutas and then switch right out of it. Like the fact that he's chrono boosting Phoenixes right now, these Phoenixes against Hive Tech and the Hydralisks are not going to be really that useful.
Frankly, it's kind of a dud tech,
Yeah, it really is. Like, look, and now there's only 4 mutas.
You know what? I wouldn't have even attacked with. Well, I guess he doesn't know if it's for sure if it's double Stargate, but I would not have even attacked with the Mutalisks. I would want him to make as many Phoenixes as humanly possible before he realizes how behind he is.
Yeah, pretty much. I see what you're saying with that, definitely. I guess he only ends up making 2, and now he's completely confident that there aren't going to be any more mutas. The game would have to go in a really weird way for more mutas to be made, but like, it's. I like the move a lot by ByuL, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Deer did have to put a lot of gas in that, slow down his other techs as well. So we'll see if that actually ends up working out well for ByuL.
We do have the Warp Prism ready here. These Phoenixes not very impactful, not targeting a single Overlord, just the one that's closest to him.
Yeah, not getting a whole lot done, but I mean, I guess they did what they needed, right? They killed off the rest of the mutas.
Sure, yeah.
And saw the timing of when the Vipers are coming out. Now,
we have a Greater Spire, by the way, coming up here.
Oh, really cool. This is an old style for this map, actually. We saw this last season, I believe. Anyways, lots of spine crawlers and going to Broodlords. This is kind of like the late game of like the super late game of Zerg vs. Protoss. And if you make enough spine crawlers, definitely can end up working out.
Looks like he should be able to get this Warp Prism, no problem. But the Zealots do come out here. Looks like they're going to go for the Queen. Meanwhile, a little parade of Zealots coming over here. They're going to be right-clicked onto the hatchery, but there's so many spine crawlers here. Not only Zealots getting over to do damage right away.
Well, he's still trying to get that hatchery right now, and the Zealots in the main base do go down with very little damage. But that's okay, because he saw the Greater Spire, and that's... Or did he see the Greater Spire? Because right now he hasn't canceled this Immortal. Like, an Immortal is the worst thing in the entire game against a Broodlord. A Supply Depot is better versus a Broodlord than an Immortal. Okay, yeah, to put that in perspective. So, Let's see, though. He does have Psystorm. He does have quite... Oh, man, he's hitting this very sharp timing attack right now. We have 7 Broodlords morphing, but they are not ready yet.
Nice job there with the Mothership Core. Really good job.
Really good. Time Warp and Recall, both very important spells at this point in the game. Trying to push forward right now. This 4th base being harassed by those roaches. He might actually be able to get that because Deer is so focused right now. He wants to go to the finals. Pushing forward into the natural.
Broodlords, yep. Broodlords coming up right now. He might actually want to try going into the main here.
Yeah, maybe.
Get the hatchery, then go right. Oh, actually, no, he can probably...
Here they come, here they come.
He needs to get some storms off here. Templars bumping into each other.
Yeah, he actually just lost one with no Psystorm going off. Okay, Psystorm going down right there.
Another Psystorm. Unfortunately, the Broodlord's still there, still present. Broodlings coming out, comboing with the rest of the Zerg army. More Stalkers come in, though. Nicely done. Coming over here, blinking on top of these Broods.
Oh, that is such a sick Blinding Cloud going down right there, forcing the Stalkers to get out. It looked like they kill off the Broodlords, but instead they have to run with the drones coming up as well, buffering all these shots. A great hold by ByuL.
More Stalkers coming up here. He may try to rotate down here to the bottom left.
Looks like right now ByuL's still kind of on the ropes. He's pushing forward right now. Blinking in. Nice blinking right there. Picking off a lot of units. The Broodlord's just slightly back. Very hard to control this unit composition together for ByuL. Blinking forward right now. Another beautiful Blinding Cloud. Preventing so many shots there on those Broodlords.
If ByuL wins this, it's going to be because of those Blinding Clouds.
Yes.
By the way, the Protoss army becoming less and less and less complex.
Yes, it certainly is. ByuL looking really fantastic here.
And with the upper right base not there, this is going to be a huge problem right now for the Protoss.
Yeah, that was a great counterattack there by ByuL to take that out. And now just flanking with 2 sides of Stalkers. Stalkers do not beat. As you said, his armies become so uncomplex. It's like, this is just Stalkers against Broodlord, Roach, Hydra.
Even with some Infestors in there, which is pretty wild.
Oh, man. How do you ever do that with just pure Stalker? You can't. These Infestors just... Oh, man. He does pick up the Infestors. That's nice. But look at the supply differential. Look at the fact that there's 4 base against 3. This is the point of the game where Deer has to really do multi-pronged harassment with these Stalkers. He needs to get something done with them without losing them to keep ByuL busy.
Well, the Spines are holding this for the time being. There should be some more of the Zerg's army coming down here in a second. Seems like ByuL's a little bit late to the party here.
Yeah, it looks like he's actually going elsewhere on the map at the moment. We actually have the Broodlords flying over through the middle of the map.
What?
Oh my god, that is a huge mistake by ByuL! And he's going to lose like 3 Broodlords at least here. Oh, maybe not. Just barely getting over. Oh my god. There have been so many close calls on these Broodlords.
I know. It's kind of funny because if Zerg loses all those Broodlords and doesn't do any damage, a lot of times that can be the play that Protoss needs.
Yeah. That's the Zerg capital ship, kind of. You know, that's really expensive to get Broodlords.
But it looks like the armies are going to be merging up here. And Stalkers with Blink are great until you have nowhere to run away to because we're back at your home base. So he's going to wait for the Broodlords to come up here. This is going to zone back the Stalkers.
Yeah, this is pretty tough. If he had a few High Templars and Psystorms, that would really help out here. But right now, he's just on Stalker. And, I mean, just Stalker against... Oh, man, the Broodlings are just too much here. This is... I do not like this for Deer. I don't know how he's going to hold on.
I think that he actually can't win.
Okay, this was a really nice blinking from behind, trying to pick off some Vipers.
But I think he just keeps the army underneath the Broodlords, right? I mean, there's not much else you can actually do. Where are these Stalkers going to actually blink to? They're going to blink to the upper right? That Zerg army's going that way there, too.
And slowly but surely, those Broodlords and Broodlings are just... they're taking all the shots here. They're picking off Stalkers left and right. Deer just really doesn't have much left here.
I think that's game.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think he knows it, too. Look at the booth. I think he's actually just sitting there absorbing this loss. And this means ByuL is going to go on to the 3rd finals in a row here in Korea.
That is so sick. That is so sick.
How insane is that?
There's almost... That's one of the most impressive feats that there is. GSL finals, SSL finals, GSL finals, that's insane. Oh my god. ByuL to another finals. This is madness.
Crazy day here today.
Wow.
And that was so close, too.
That was clutch as hell that last game.
Yeah,
those blinding clouds, like, Deer hit a very sharp timing there, but some beautiful blinding clouds kind of, he pulled his drones to make sure he held that, but Deer had to make that work, and he just wasn't able to.
Well, you know, Deer was coming back. He did bring us to Game 7, which is pretty cool. But ByuL is just an adapting player. And look, the way Deer was playing, I like it. I think it was the best shot for him to win. But ByuL is just more solid in a standard game. That's why Deer was doing these weird strats. That's why he was doing timings. That's why he was doing all this crazy stuff. And that means, guys, we're going to have crazy finals. It's going to be a ZVT no matter what.
Yeah.
ByuL will either go on to face Innovation or Maro.
Dude, it's the best Zerg in the world against the best Terran in the world.
Cool, man.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. I'm so happy about this finals. And actually, as I was saying, I was a little bit more excited for ByuL against one of these two guys. Like,
I agree.
Like, I mean, Deer is a great story as well. His comeback. Back to get top 4, I feel like Deer is, obviously, he's back in good shape. Definitely going to be one of these guys that you're expecting to hit at least round of 16, very oftentimes round of 8, and maybe even above in future seasons as well.
Props to Deer for actually getting to Game 7. He was having a very bumpy start. You know, the first 4 games, we thought, man, this might just end.
Yeah, this series was very interesting as well because it was that bumpy start and a lot of weird strategies being pulled out by Deer.
We don't always have it go to 4-3, by the way, in a best of 7. A lot of times it's 4-2. We've had plenty of 4-1s and the occasional 4-0. So for it to get this deep, that's pretty cool.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to see what ByuL has to say here, Tasteless.
결국 결승 진출을 만들어냈습니다. 축하드립니다.
Congratulations. Thank you. How do you feel?
결승이라
So it's my third consecutive finals in Korea.
3연준이 아니라 3연결이죠.
I really can't believe that I did that.
네, 오늘 이 7세트 정말 풀세트로 진행이 됐는데 어떤 세트가 가장 마음에 드세요?
You went all the way to the
마음에
7th
드는
set.
게 거의였고
Which set was the most memorable
마지막
one?
세트가 그래도 제가 연습실에서 자주 하던 건데
네.
I gotta say the last set.
그거 써서 이기니까 더 기뻐요.
네, 저도 그
I used a
7세트
strategy I used the most in the practice house and it worked out well for me.
봤을 것 같아요.
네.
이 추적자가 초반에 굉장히 신을 내고 모선액으로 이제 귀환을 가버렸잖아요.
네.
그때 사실 많은 분들이 분위기가 넘어간 게 아닌가 싶었는데
Stalkers did a
그때
lot of harass in
어떻게
the early game.
이겨내셨는지.
And then they went back home with that mothership core.
그냥 아무것도
How do you
모르고
feel at that
게임했고
moment?
그냥 기분이 되게 나빴어요.
어.
추적자 빼야 되는데 안 빼길래 그래서 그래도
I felt really bad actually.
이후에 한번
I thought he was going to take back the Stalkers, but he just kept pushing forward.
제 3탱이 와가지고
네.
이뤄줘가지고 그때부터 좀 할만해진 것 같아요.
네, 사실 그렇게 3대3의 동점을 허용하고
But after I pushed the Stalker harass away,
됐을 때 나 졌어 이런
that was
생각
when it
혹시 안
really started to
드셨어요?
click and turn into my favor.
사실 조금
네.
했었어요. 오늘 경기력들이 다 되게 제가 하고 싶은 대로 된 게 하나도 없어가지고 그래도 좀
짜증도 나고.
Actually, nothing really worked out well for me today.
네, 그런데 이렇게 뒷심이
didn't go at all
좋고
as I planned.
멘탈이 좋은 선수네요.
And I wasn't really that satisfied about my performance
네,
today.
다시 한번 이렇게 축하드리는데 오늘 이렇게 결승 진출을 만든 만큼 해설분들도 궁금한 게 많다고 하셔서 좀 더 심층적으로 인터뷰를 해보도록 하겠습니다. 황영태 해설
Korean
나와주시죠.
commentators have a lot of questions
예.
for you. Let's take
네,
them now.
일단 결승 진출 축하드리고요. 오늘 이제 가장 눈에 띄었던 게 그 초반의 그 빌드들은 대부분 안정적인 EBS의 중심이었다가 나중에 백동준에서 조금 맞춰 나간다는 느낌이 들어서인지 그때부터 이제 트리플로 조금씩 빌드를 강화시켰었는데 이게 좀 계산안에 있었던 건가요? 웬만하면 더블로 상대하려고 하다가 상대가 그걸 노리면 트리플로 가겠다. 이게 준비가 다 되는 건가요?
네, 원래 결승전 때
It seemed like you're just trying to counter Deer's build after that. Tell us about that.
팀원이다 보니까 맞춤을 준비해와가지고 제가 이번 경기 때는 좀 안 쓸까 생각했었는데 그냥
Because Hero is my teammate, I couldn't really use all the strats that I wanted to use to prepare with the team house. So tonight was the night I wanted to show off some of my new strategies against Protoss. I wasn't really able to execute it as well as I had hoped, though.
네. 그리고 제가 궁금한 거는 이제 결승전에서는 항상 약한 모습을 보여주고 그 전에는 극강의 모습을 보여줬잖아요. 오늘도 결승에 올라갔고 이번만큼은
You're always strong in the semifinals.
하고 프로토스전이 약점이었지.
But you've been losing in the finals lately.
테란만큼은 압도할 수 있다라는 자신감이 좀 있나요?
But now you're playing against a Terran player in the finals. Are you confident now?
이건 결승 가면 무조건 우승할 것 같다는 생각이 들었어요.
When I saw the semi final bracket, I knew if I just advanced to the finals, I could take it all the way.
제가 상대 전적에서 많이는 아닌데
I have a winning record against both the Terrans
이제 드디어 우승의
from last
온 것이다.
the previous season.
방심하면 안 될 것 같아요.
항상 진짜 슬픔의 눈물을 보여줬어요.
I don't want to act too overconfident though, he says.
이번에는 기쁨의 눈물을 보여줬으면 좋겠습니다. 그렇죠.
네, 말씀대로 이번에는 결승의 눈물을 보여주셨으면 하는 분들이 많습니다. 자, 테란전 앞두고 있는 한지원 선수인데 마지막으로 결승전 각오 들어볼게요.
A lot of people are expecting a better performance from you in the finals.
사실
Do you have anything you want to say to your fans?
최근에 결승 치고 마음고생이 엄청 심했는데
After losing the recent finals, I was really sad, honestly. It was hard to overcome.
우선 오늘 결승 간 게 또 믿기지 않고 저번 결승처럼 또
So I still almost can't believe I'm even in another finals now.
없도록 하겠습니다.
I couldn't really show my full potential in the previous finals. So I'm going to do my best to prepare
알겠습니다. 다시
better
한번
this
결승
time around.
진출 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
네. 자, 이렇게
that does
결승 진출을
We've
이뤄낸
got one of our
CJ
two finalists
한지원
already.
선수
Yes,
만나봤는데요.
indeed we do, and I could not be happier. This is just awesome, man.
Cool, man.
Will ByuL win though?
I think this guy's going to have a lot more people rooting for him. Especially after seeing that last finals he was in at GSL, seeing how emotional he got.
Yeah.
I really respect that. He really wants to win. He's trained hard. He's put the hours in.
Look at this, 8 straight Zerg finalists in GSL.
Oh, I guess that's true, yeah.
Imba world.
The Imba life. Well, this is going to be a lot of fun. By the way, guys, tomorrow is the other half of the semifinals. So definitely don't miss out on day 2. Innovation against tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, indeed. Definitely make sure you tune in for that. Who is the best Terran in the world? Is it Maru? Is it Innovation? Is it Flash? It's not Flash, but it is Maru or Innovation. And I guess at least as far as TBT goes, we'll figure that out tomorrow.
That's going to be a lot of fun to cast. Artosis, it's good to be back home.
It is. It's great. It's fantastic. So happy to be here for the round of 4. And guys, please do tune in tomorrow.
Yep, same time, same place. It'll be at 6:30 p.m. Korean Standard Time tomorrow, Friday. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Great work today, Artosis. Good to be back in Korea. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.